What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Real Dealz TV. I've got an awesome episode for you guys today. You might remember this house, but you probably don't recognize it. We'll flash back to some footage of what this looked like initially. Maybe we even got a picture of what the old kitchen looks like. That's the new one. This is probably our coolest project to date. It's not our biggest project. It's not our most expensive project. It's only about 1,700 square feet, and it's selling for about $1 million, which in some markets that's a lot of money. For us, you know, we sell a lot of stuff that's worth a lot more than that, but as far as the transformation that was done and the finished product that I'm now standing in, this is probably the coolest project that we've ever done. And the reason being is because we took a house that was not very appealing. It had a decent footprint, but other than that, it was not appealing at all. We'll overlay some pictures here so that you guys can remember. I took you out here a couple of times to kind of show you the rough product, not only initially, but then also as we started tearing into it. But it had 3 bedrooms, it had 2.5 baths, but it was really goofy, it was really chopped up, it had low ceilings, it just wasn't a good house, but it had a decent sized footprint. So for us, what we decided to do, instead of knocking it down, because it's in a neighborhood where we could have knocked it down, because there's price points that definitely warrant doing that, but the challenge is that we would have had to put the garage on the side, and the side has an alley that kind of slopes up a little bit, so we didn't want to do that. We wanted to keep the garage off the front like it originally was, and if you build a new house in this neighborhood, they don't allow you to do that. So we wanted to preserve that, but we also wanted to create a house that doesn't exist in this neighborhood. And it was a bit of a risk because we were hitting a price point that hadn't been proofed yet for this type of square footage, for this type of product, but we knew that there were a lot of buyers. There was a lot of pent-up demand for this type of product, a lot of downsizer type buyers or more entry-level buyers for this neighborhood, but still wanting like a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, having a lot of amenities, right? Not being like a simple 2-1 or something like that. And so we knew the buyers were there. We just didn't know how much they would pay exactly. And as it turns out, you know, they'd pay whatever they needed to pay to get the deal done, or to get the property. And so we actually pre-sold this one, didn't even go on market, and we got our asking price. So it's a fantastic property. We got a great price. The new owner has an amazing place to live. But like I said, probably our coolest house to date. Some of the big things that we did, as you can see back here in the kitchen, we completely reconfigured the kitchen and we relocated it. So behind you is where the kitchen used to be. Now it's over here. So as you walk into the house, you look directly to the kitchen, and then the kitchen looks out into your living area, which is really cool. It kind of makes a good flow. One of the other things that we did is we did a white range. First time we did that, design-wise, looks really cool. I can't really take any credit for it, but I actually like the way it looks a lot. And the other thing that we did that really helped the perceived value of this house is this beam. And we vaulted the ceiling. So we vaulted both the kitchen and living area, and then we also vaulted the master. And by doing that, we took, you know, shorter ceilings and vaulted them up, which gives a house a much richer, more valuable feel to a buyer coming in. And it turns out it was the right thing to do. We also put on a big outdoor covered area out here because in Portland, or Oregon in general, it rains a fair bit, at least here in the Pacific Northwest. And so we really try and make sure that we have outdoor covered areas on all our properties. And so this one has a great outdoor covered area. And like I said, we were able to preserve the 2-car garage that's on the front of the house. So when you pull into your house, you can pull into your garage, bring your groceries in. It's just a very functional house. It feels very comfortable, and the market rewarded us and it sold really quick. So go around, take a tour. We'll overlay some of our pictures that we're gonna have taken for marketing, but we're proud of this one. So hopefully you guys enjoy it and take a look around.